Have you ever wondered why every time you interact with a government agency, you're asked to fill out a form or show some kind of identification? From applying for a driver's license to registering to vote, forms and IDs are everywhere. In this video, we'll explore the reasons behind this widespread use, how it helps both citizens and the government, and what it means for our daily lives. Let's start by understanding what exactly forms and IDs are, and why they're so essential in the functioning of modern governments. Government forms are official documents that collect information from individuals or organizations. These forms can be as simple as a name and address, or as complex as detailed financial disclosures. They serve as a standardized way for the government to gather, record, and process data. Whether it's for taxes, benefits, or permits, forms ensure that everyone provides the same type of information, making it easier to manage and compare. This standardization is crucial for fairness and efficiency in public administration. Identification, or ID, refers to documents that prove who you are. Common examples include driver's licenses, passports, and national ID cards. These documents contain personal details like your name, photo, and sometimes biometric data. IDs are used to verify your identity when accessing government services, voting, or even just entering certain buildings. They help ensure that the right person receives the right service and prevent fraud or misuse of resources. The use of forms and IDs by governments isn't new. Throughout history, rulers and officials have needed ways to keep track of their people and resources. Ancient civilizations used clay tablets and census lists, while medieval kingdoms issued written passes. As societies grew more complex, so did the need for standardized records. Today's forms and IDs are the modern descendants of these early tools, designed to handle the needs of large, diverse populations. Standardization is key to making government processes fair and efficient. When everyone fills out the same form or presents the same type of ID, it levels the playing field. This means that no one gets special treatment, and everyone's information is collected in a way that's easy to compare and analyze. Standardization also reduces errors and speeds up processing, which benefits both the public and government workers. Forms and IDs help governments keep track of who is using which services. This accountability is important for preventing fraud, waste, and abuse. For example, when applying for social benefits, you must provide proof of identity and fill out forms detailing your situation. This ensures that only eligible people receive assistance, and that public funds are used appropriately. Accountability builds trust in government systems. Forms act as a bridge between citizens and government agencies. By filling out a form, you communicate your needs, requests, or information in a structured way. This makes it easier for officials to understand and respond to your situation. Whether you're applying for a passport or reporting a lost item, forms ensure that your message is clear and complete. Governments need accurate data to plan services, allocate resources, and make policy decisions. Forms are a primary way to collect this information. For example, census forms gather data on population, size, age, and location, which helps determine funding for schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. Without reliable forms, it would be nearly impossible to plan effectively for a country's needs. IDs play a crucial role in public safety. By verifying identities, governments can control access to sensitive areas, prevent crime, and respond to emergencies more effectively. For example, only authorized personnel can enter secure government buildings, and IDs help law enforcement identify individuals quickly. This layer of security is essential in today's complex world. One of the main reasons for using official IDs is to prevent identity theft. By requiring government-issued identification, it becomes much harder for someone to pretend to be you and access your benefits, bank accounts, or other sensitive information. This protection is vital in a world where personal data can be easily stolen or misused. Many government services are only available to people who meet certain criteria, such as age, residency, or income level. Forms and IDs are used to verify that you qualify for these services. For example, to receive senior citizen benefits, you must provide proof of age and fill out the appropriate forms. This ensures that resources go to those who truly need them. Standardized forms help reduce mistakes in government processes. When everyone provides information in the same format, it's easier to spot errors or inconsistencies. This reduces the risk of lost paperwork, incorrect payments, or delays in service. In turn, citizens experience smoother and more reliable interactions with government agencies. With the rise of digital government services, forms and IDs are more important than ever. Online forms allow people to apply for services from home, while digital IDs make it possible to verify your identity securely over the internet. This shift to digital tools increases convenience, saves time, and opens up access to more people. Law enforcement agencies rely on forms and IDs to do their jobs effectively. Police officers use IDs to confirm identities during traffic stops or investigations. Forms are used to record incidents, file reports, and track evidence. This documentation is essential for maintaining order and ensuring justice is served. Government budgets are funded by taxpayers, so it's important to manage these funds responsibly. Forms and IDs help track how money is distributed and who receives benefits. This transparency helps prevent corruption and ensures that public money is spent where it's needed most. Voting is a cornerstone of democracy, and forms and IDs are essential for running fair elections. Voter registration forms collect necessary details, while IDs confirm that each voter is eligible and only votes once. This helps maintain the integrity of the electoral process and ensures that everyone's voice is heard. Forms and IDs make it possible to deliver public services efficiently. By collecting all necessary information up front, agencies can process requests faster and with fewer mistakes. This means shorter wait times for citizens and less administrative burden for government workers. While forms and IDs collect personal information, governments are also responsible for protecting your privacy. Laws and regulations limit how your data can be used and shared. Secure forms and IDs help ensure that your sensitive information stays safe and is only accessed by authorized personnel. Social programs like healthcare, education, and housing rely on forms and IDs to determine eligibility and track participation. By collecting detailed information, governments can target assistance to those who need it most and measure the effectiveness of these programs over time. Passports and visas are forms of government-issued ID that allow people to travel internationally. These documents verify your identity and citizenship, making it possible to cross borders legally and safely. Without standardized travel documents, international movement would be chaotic and insecure. Businesses also interact with government forms and IDs. From registering a company to paying taxes, official documents are required at every step. IDs verify the identities of business owners and employees, helping prevent fraud and ensuring compliance with regulations. Schools and universities use forms and IDs to enroll students, track attendance, and issue diplomas. Student IDs provide access to campus facilities and help ensure safety. Forms collect important information about students' backgrounds and needs, supporting better educational outcomes. Accessing healthcare often requires both forms and IDs. Patients fill out forms with their medical history and insurance details, while IDs confirm their identity. This ensures that the right person receives the right care and that medical records are accurate and secure. Getting a driver's license or registering a vehicle involves filling out forms and providing ID. These processes help ensure that only qualified individuals are allowed to drive and that vehicles are properly tracked. This promotes road safety and helps law enforcement identify vehicles and drivers. Immigration authorities use forms and IDs to manage who enters and leaves a country. Visa applications, residency permits, and border checks all rely on official documents to verify identities and track movements. This helps maintain national security and manage population flows. During emergencies like natural disasters, forms and IDs help coordinate relief efforts. Victims fill out forms to request aid, while IDs ensure that assistance goes to the right people. This organization is critical for delivering help quickly and efficiently in times of crisis. The military uses forms and IDs to manage personnel, track equipment, and secure facilities. Soldiers carry military IDs, and forms are used for everything from enlistment to leave requests. This documentation is vital for maintaining order and security within the armed forces. Filing taxes is one of the most common interactions people have with government forms. Tax forms collect detailed financial information, while IDs ensure that the right person is filing and paying. This process funds public services and infrastructure, making it essential for society's functioning. Owning or transferring property requires official forms and IDs. Deeds, titles, and registration documents record ownership and prevent disputes. IDs verify the identities of buyers and sellers, ensuring that property transactions are legal and transparent. Vital events like births, marriages, and deaths are recorded using official forms and IDs. These records are important for legal recognition, inheritance, and accessing benefits. IDs confirm the identities of those involved, ensuring the accuracy and reliability of these life event records. Employers and government agencies use forms and IDs to verify employment eligibility, track wages, and ensure compliance with labor laws. IDs confirm that workers are legally allowed to work, while forms document hours, pay, and benefits. This protects both employees and employers. Many activities require government licenses or permits, from running a business to fishing. Forms collect necessary information, and IDs verify the applicant's identity. This system helps regulate activities, protect public safety, and ensure that only qualified individuals receive licenses. Construction projects require permits and inspections, all managed through forms and IDs. These documents ensure that buildings meet safety standards and that only authorized contractors are involved. IDs verify the identities of builders and inspectors, supporting accountability and safety. Environmental regulations often require forms and IDs to track compliance and issue permits. For example, companies must submit forms detailing their emissions, and IDs confirm the identities of responsible parties. This helps governments enforce laws that protect air, water, and land. Public health campaigns, like vaccination drives, rely on forms and IDs to track participation and outcomes. Forms collect health information, while IDs ensure that records are accurate and that individuals receive the correct services. This organization is key to successful health initiatives. Government research projects and statistical surveys use forms to gather data from the public. IDs help ensure that responses are genuine and that data is not duplicated. This information is used to inform policy and improve public services. Participating in community activities, such as volunteering or attending public meetings, often involves filling out forms and showing ID. This helps organizers keep track of participants and ensures that events are safe and well managed. Courts and legal systems rely on forms and IDs to manage cases, file documents, and verify the identities of parties involved. This documentation ensures that legal processes are fair, transparent, and properly recorded. Accessing public transportation systems may require forms and IDs, especially for discounted fares or special passes. IDs confirm eligibility, while forms collect necessary information for issuing tickets or passes. This helps manage access and prevent misuse. Museums, libraries, and recreational centers often require forms and IDs for membership or access. This helps track usage, protect resources, and ensure that facilities are used appropriately. IDs also help recover lost items or manage reservations. You might wonder why governments don't just take people at their word. The reality is, with millions of citizens and complex systems, trust alone isn't enough. Forms and IDs provide a reliable way to verify information and prevent mistakes or abuse. This system protects everyone and keeps society running smoothly. There's always a balance between making things secure and keeping them convenient. Too many forms or strict ID requirements can be frustrating, but too few can lead to fraud or chaos. Governments work to find the right balance so that services are both safe and accessible. Technology is changing how governments use forms and IDs. Digital IDs, biometric authentication, and online forms are making processes faster and more secure. As these tools evolve, they promise even greater efficiency and protection for citizens while raising new questions about privacy and access. To sum up, forms and IDs are essential tools for modern governments. They help ensure fairness, accountability, and efficiency in everything from public safety to social services. While they can sometimes feel like a hassle, they play a vital role in keeping society organized and secure. Understanding why they're used can help us appreciate the systems that support our daily lives. Forms and IDs might seem like simple paperwork, but they are the backbone of government operations. They help protect our rights, deliver services, and maintain order in society. As technology advances, these tools will continue to evolve, shaping the way we interact with government and each other. Thanks for joining us on this exploration of why governments use forms and IDs.